just have Anthony join via phone.
Yeah. You're still muted. Okay.
Hey Anthony, it's Steve. You just joined via phone. Okay, we are at our special council meeting on January 10th, 2022 at 5:30. Calling the meeting to order. If I can have a roll call. Anthony, you want to start us off with a roll call, please?
Anthony. You want to start us with roll call, please? Via Steve just said.
Yeah, I'm not picking up on anything, you guys.
Oh.
Ken Ferguson, City Council.
Teresa Riley, City Council.
Glenn?
Glenn Raber, City Council.
Steve Tripp, Mayor. Okay, at this time, we will do our pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Anthony, give us a quick invocation, please.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I just feel honored. Thank you, Father, we're able to meet the way that we can. And may we hope tonight the decision we make will be for the better of the city. In your name we pray. Amen.
Yeah, thank you, Anthony. Okay, we do have a quorum present. We have all 4 council members present, 2 in person, 1 via Zoom, 1 via telephone. So with that, we will be moving forward with our meeting. Any changes to the agenda, clerk? Okay, the reason why we're having this meeting is I met with Kenneth and Krista, the clerk, on Friday with concerns about payroll and tax services, and in general, no formal training for the clerk's position, and the clerk not being comfortable with the functions of the office, not following the legal ways of doing things and proper procedures. Kenneth was assisting her, but it's pretty much come down to where both of their hands are tied, and we need to seek some outside help for, number one, furthering getting our city office up to standards legally, not handed down from prior clerks to prior clerks and the possibility of not doing things in a proper fashion. I'm not saying that there was or wasn't things being done improperly. But we do have a avenue, we've come up with an avenue that we could bridge the lack of training, and it's no fault of Kenneth whatsoever. It's just we need to do things the proper way, the legal way, so we don't get ourselves stuck in a position of either fraud or improper filings, fines, fees levied against us, things like that. So at this time, I will turn over the meeting to Krista so she can explain what she and Kenneth, and they can both fill us in on what we had come up with and where we need to move forward.
So basically, being that I'm trying to learn the job.
That's what was causing the background. Okay. There was a limited amount of training, and on top of that, some things that I am not comfortable going forward with in payroll and in some of the transactions. I feel that it would be in the best interest of the city to seek some outside help, and that help would include training and help with our current QuickBooks program.
Yes, Kenneth Ferguson, City Council. I'd also like to add to that. There is a tremendous amount of, and due to nobody's fault or anything, but collective years of filing in the filing cabinet. Things, the office needs to be rebooted, basically. Clean up. Learn to belong now. Things have changed, laws and regulations over the last 20 years. And there's still things that we're following that is from 20, 30 years ago. And we feel like we just have to bite the bullet and reboot the system and clean up and be able to start fresh, clean, make sure things are legal and that we're abiding by and following all the regulations that we're supposed to. I guess that's about it on that.
Well, the urgency for the meeting was due to the fact that we have the audit. The auditor has called and says this week he will be requesting documents. And with the tax filings for end of year due this month, on top of what Kenneth elaborated on, I don't want to put the city in a position to be liable or pass the deadline that is due.
Okay, thank you. Who is it that you contacted? What's the name of your service?
The last name of Riley, I believe it's, I don't know the specific name. It was a group of CPA offices, or a group of CPAs in an office, like example, Whitmore, and Whitmore, you know, so it was a guy named Riley in this office over in Prineville. He says he helps quite a few people over here in Mitchell, and he has a person that he works with that does remote assistance, and that person would be able to come onto our system and guide through the transactions, so that one, I'm learning, and two, we're getting professional help at the same time.
Proper license, certified.
Certified.
With Kenneth?
I also had contacted somebody. We didn't talk about like.
What, this person that I am referring to that does the remote assistance is $60 an hour. And it would be approximately the time the bills are due to go out and deposit. So approximately every 2 weeks or so.
I have also contacted myself because Susan McIntosh was the councilman consultant in Bend. Her hours are $37.50 an hour, except one of the things is that she does not do any type of one-on-one anything. We do for everything, and we would not learn anything. I asked her about if she'd even be willing to do that, and she said that to be able to find something to help you one-on-one and to train, if you do, she said that'd be great. And the deal that Krista has found, she said if we could get that at $60 an hour approximately, she said, Susan said that's above and beyond. And she said we should take it. That's what I think.
So with the numbers that
have been thrown out.
we have budgeted for extra help
for the clerk,
for the former clerk
helping the new clerk training.
There's only been 5.5 hours of those used, so there's a balance of 102.5 hours budgeted for training clerk. So we do not have an budget anyway for using excess money, which comes up to approximately $1,742.50, which would allow approximately 29 hours of change to have the bookkeeping service not only assist in training our clerk. And Chris has quoted, we learned from 4 to 8 hours would probably be sufficient training, but they don't be there for a compensation. So basically, what that's the reason why we have to have this is if the council would consider and approve going ahead and moving
forward with using money that's already been a lot of core training, use it for like
Kenneth,
Chris and I will be
more
proper
proper
training by certified CPA. So if we are invited with state, federal, local laws. And you're basically now Chris is paying money for a account. She doesn't know the percentage of what comes out of what account or what. This bookkeeping service would pretty much get everything in line. And then Chris has told me that as she goes, she will leave a ledger or not a ledger, but a how to handle rather than things stored in the previous course brains that is sometimes not easy to bring out.
Can I clarify that actually?
Sure.
So example, when you are paying a bill, the accountant was surprised that there was no master manual that says these types of bills come out of this type of fund. Those are all things that are stored in the previous clerk's brain. There is no way for me to look at anything and say, this is how this is paid out of what fund. And not that a CPA would know that, but they would help guide me through the program to allow me to figure out how to find the answers to make sure that things are coming out of the proper funds, or how to transfer the money between funds if that's what's needed.
Hey,
Do you have any questions, Anthony?
Yeah, I do, and I can see both sides of this, but right now, the side that I hear is kind of cloak and dagger, and until it's fair that all town council members be involved with this.
Well, what question could I answer for you, Anthony?
What, bottom line, what is it that, that this needs to be turned over to turned over to CPA for processing now? I'm like I said, I see both sides of this, but why is it an emergent urgency right now?
Well, one, we have federal and state deadlines by the end of this month that I've got W-2s out today, but 1099s, all of the tax information has to be done by the end of the month. Number one. Number two, I don't know the
Krista, that's, with all due respect, that's part of the job. And I'm not saying that you're not overloaded, because I know you are. But that, unfortunately, that's in the job description. And but if we need to turn this over to someone who can get on it, get it taken care of now, I would vote to have that done. I would want to make sure it was on a time-based thing, like after 3 months or 6 months, that we get control of that back.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's where she's gonna, yeah, that's where she's gonna help get that situated so that I can, like, I was up front with, I don't know this program. And it makes it difficult on top of all of the other things that I've been trying to learn. And like Kenneth said, starting from ground zero with this office and not being able to find the information, but as well as trying to meet these deadlines. And like I said, we also have the audit. That's the urgency, is that the audit also has to be done by the end of February. And not knowing where to find a lot of this information is making it very difficult.
All right, I can buy that.
Kenneth?
Also, Anthony, real quick, like some of our stuff, or like our QuickBooks, come to find out, is from 2016. Just for this, the starting of the update, it's like a lot of money. It's like we need to reboot. We need to find. It's kind of like how I feel, kind of like one of those things where we got to bite the bullet, start from ground zero. We gotta, clean our filing system and stop going off of things that are 30 years old. Who said, she said, he said things. And that's a lot of the problem, problems, the speed bumps that we keep hitting. And I'm just putting that out there as part of understanding.
Okay, thanks. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Glenn?
What's that?
Do you have any questions, Glenn?
No, I understand exactly what's going on. So I mean, we may as well, make a motion of some kind to get something done. Can I make a motion?
Lynn, do you want to repeat that?
Thanks.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
If we all understand what's going on, then we may as well make a motion to move forward or not move forward, whatever we decide to do. I think something needs to be done. There's that much urgency.
Okay, somebody-
Ken Ferguson, I would like to make a motion that we proceed forward with this particular, excuse me, let me start over. I'd like to make a motion that we proceed forward with the outside help and everything is on a 30-day basis also. There's no yearly contracts or nothing. It's and until Krista in our office has received all the information and knowledge that we need to carry ourselves forward by ourselves.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, motion made by seconded by Glenn. Any further discussion? No discussion?
Terry, you want to start us off with the vote, please?
I, Terry Riley.
Jim Ferguson, aye.
Glenn?
Glenn Raber, aye.
Anthony?
Anthony Reeves, I.
Okay, thank you, people. We will get, Chris will be in contact with the bookkeeping lady tomorrow. And just to be clear, we're not running for bookkeeping to anyone. It is going to be, we're going to become more self-sufficient and more legal in the way it's done. So, like I said, we're probably looking at anywhere between 8 to 12 hours in the beginning, and then still we 7 hours over for future meetings. If nobody has any further questions, we will be adjourned. See you on Tuesday at 5:30 for our board meeting.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, you're funny.
It says Kelly.
Yeah, I'm using Kelly's account.
Thanks, Glenn.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Was this supposed to, like, I pushed stop and nothing?